Welcome back to our kitchen. Today we are sharing 16 healthy habits that we like to do in our kitchen to stay motivated, to stay organized,
save you some bucks,
save some money for sure, and to make whole food plant-based cooking so much easier for your health. And you're going to want to stick around because the last one is the best tip ever.
Let's get to it.
This first tip is my favorite one. I'm a little OCD. And
it works well.
It does work. So we obviously all get groceries when we're running a little bit low, and then we bring home all of our grocery bags. And before I even allow us to start putting the food in the fridge, I go through and grab my half a red pepper, my one sprig of green onion, or whatever we have left in the fridge.
A little bit of broccoli, a little bit of cauliflower.
Yep.
Move it to one side.
All on one side, all in one crisper. That's what we need to use first. We might have 3 little tomatoes left. Use that first before we start using all the new beautiful food that we brought into the house. Helps. Nothing ever goes bad in our house.
No, easy
ever.
tip. Start on the left, work to the right. Start on the right, work to the left. Start on the top, bottom, whichever works for you.
Pick your favorite drawer.
Organize it, eat it.
Yeah, so that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is every month we go through all of our cupboards, all of our drawers.
Yeah, we purge.
Our fridge, our pantry, purge, purge, purge. Not necessarily saying throw it out.
No, absolutely not.
But you never know when something got tucked in behind another ingredient, and you just found something the other day.
Oh boy, right?
Yeah.
We were purging or
I was
organizing,
purging.
and I found this chana masala mix that we got at, I think it was at a vegan fest or something.
Yeah. And
Montreal.
we tried it once and it was great, but it was only half the packet. So I don't want that to expire or go bad. So we're going to use that again. Quick chickpea, chana masala, throw that spice in.
It was good.
It's all whole food ingredients.
Forgot we had it because it was at the back. So while purging,
we found that. We're having chana masala soon.
Yeah,
so,
we are.
Yeah, we're not going to share the recipe because it's throwing in boxed ingredients. But that's a great tip too. Purge, purge, purge. Organize.
Never know what you'll find.
You've seen us talk about this next tip before, but tip number 3 is when your grocery items or ingredients or spices are getting low. What are you doing, hon?
Write it down.
Write it down.
We have our whiteboard on the side of our fridge, what you've probably seen in several videos, but write it down. Then you're not going to forget, because when you go to make that hummus and you've run out of something, it's there.
Yeah.
You got it. You didn't forget it. Next time you're in town, you're going to pick that up.
Yeah.
Take a picture with your phone, take it with you.
Yeah. I almost had a heart attack this morning because we ran out of lemons yesterday. We wrote them on the board, but we've been so busy we haven't gone to the grocery store yet. And this morning I had to have lime and hot water, not lemon and lime and hot water. So, I mean, I'm surviving. I'm still here. But it just sucks when you run out of the ingredient. So if you don't have a whiteboard on your fridge, keep a little note in your note sections on your phone, or however you do it. Keep your groceries organized when you're running low so that you never run out when you want to make your favorite thing you like to eat.
Never run out of tofu.
Tip number 4. We like keeping all alike food items together. Right. So we have a shelf in our pantry that's all baking supplies, our baking soda and baking powder and our cocoa powder and our vanilla. It's all in that one section.
Yeah, we keep all our fruit together, couple spots. We keep my grazing section, I call it. My nuts and seeds and quick stuff I can throw in my mouth.
Yes.
We keep all our nuts and seeds together.
Yeah, our whole grains are all together. Yeah. So it just makes things so much easier, so you know where to go.
Right, so you're not searching through the cupboards looking, where the heck are the lentils?
Yeah.
They're right there.
They're with all the
others.
Yes, keep them all together. Helps so much easier.
Tip number 5, really important for us, we sort our spices. Sort your spices, keep them all together.
Yeah.
Like your Indian spices.
You don't sort them and then keep them all together. Right. But yes, keep your...
Let's do it again.
No, you had a blooper. I'm showing this blooper because it's always me doing the bloopers. So, sort your spices.
Sort your spices. I'll show you what I mean. Well, I could have been quicker.
That's you can too bad. We're keeping it in.
That.
Yeah.
You can edit that. I'll show you what I mean, then you can edit that. You'll edit that. I keep all my sauce and spices together.
Yeah, when you say sausage, we like making chickpea sausage. We make a chickpea sausage hash, but sometimes he just takes the chickpeas with that same spice combination and cooks them up in the frying pan with a little bit of onions, and then we make that on the
point is, I keep it all in one spot because that's generally what I use it for, so I know where that is.
Yeah.
We keep our Indian spices together when we make curries and stuff like that.
Yeah, right here.
You can see that in a pantry tour, right? Okay.
Curry spices all together. And then our favorite spices are on top of the stove. So our everyday spices. So yeah, it's nice to keep your combination of spices that you use for certain things together. Unless you use all these spices every day.
All the time, and good on you because we don't. But
Yeah.
sometimes I'll just be looking for something. I'll see these spices and go, man, we haven't had like chickpea sausage in a while. There it is.
Yep.
Pull it out, make it.
Super easy.
Keep them together.
Keep you organized. Tip number 6, and this might not be for everyone, but we like having our food on display in glass food storage containers, but even in the cupboard. So if we buy something that comes in a box or a bag, we put it in a glass container with a label because we like seeing when it gets low. If it's in a box, I can't tell when it gets low.
Not only that, I mean, if you get boxes that get stuck in behind each other, now you can see it.
Yeah, I can see when we measure out something, ooh, that's only got a little bit, I know it's getting low. I got to head to the bulk barn, or I've got to go to, the grocery store to refill that. So if you like doing that too, do it. But I know, oh my gosh, Alina, she would hate it if I had all this stuff on her countertops. Yeah, it's going to be all clean.
You can also see it, and it will remind you to make something, right?
Yeah.
Like I would look over and go, oh my God, red lentils. We haven't had red lentil curry in a while.
Right.
There it is. Let's have it.
Yeah. And it excites me to come into the kitchen and see all this beautiful food because we're foodies. So you may not be, but for those who don't care about their anal kitchen being all perfect and beautiful, even in the pantry, put them in clear containers.
You can see it, you'll eat it,
Food
you'll
storage
make it.
containers. Yeah.
Tip.
Oh, this is my favorite thing. I always have a little bowl and I take some dish soap and hot water and have it in the sink at all times when I'm cooking a recipe. You guys don't necessarily see the sink when we're cooking, but for when I'm making, dates and peanut butter and I have to split the dates, then my hands get sticky. Obviously, we wash our hands before we start cooking a meal.
The tap and making it all sticky. So
right, I just have that little bowl and I like putting it in my fingers in it to get them nice and clean, and then I'm good to go. It helps when you're cooking and making sauces and all that kind of fun stuff. Quick. Done. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Another thing, we kind of discussed this before, but this is tip number 8, is storing your food in clear containers in the fridge as well. So when we prep, Paul always is prepping, grains and legumes and everything in the fridge, or we make a hummus. But if it's in a clear food storage container
what you're going to eat. If you open the fridge, you can go, oh wow, we still have chickpeas. I'm going to throw those in the pan and make a hash. Or, oh, we have buckwheat.
Yep.
Something to put
There's
something
our grain.
over. Yeah.
Super easy to have in the fridge, visible. Our fruit, when we're thawing frozen strawberries, it's lovely to have in clear containers in the fridge.
Yeah. See your food, you'll eat your food.
Yeah. My dad used to save the leftover margarine containers. So you go in his fridge, there's lots of food in there, and there's 15 containers of margarine in there, but they all had food.
One might be margarine.
We don't have margarine in our house, but yeah, so nice to have clear.
Tip. Number 9, cook your stuff in batches.
Yeah.
When I get in the kitchen, I cook batches of chickpeas, and I don't just make enough for the day. I make enough for the week, right?
Yeah, for several days.
Yeah. So I can make hummus, or we can use it for 2 or 3 recipes.
Yeah. And he's always got a pot of some sort of lentils, some sort of grain. It's always in our fridge. So again, clear container in the fridge. When we take out and we use that last little bit of buckwheat, immediately he puts another it takes 20 minutes. So he'll throw another one on so it's cooked and ready in the fridge.
Well, and that's the thing too, right? It takes as much time to make 3 cups of chickpeas as it does 1 cup of chickpeas for a recipe, or enough rice for 1 meal as it does for 3 meals.
Right. And with whole food, plant food, it lasts for days. Like it doesn't go bad in a couple days like animal products would. It'll last for a week minimum in your fridge. So
make a big batch.
Make a big batch.
Store it in the fridge. You can
all
see it.
week long.
Batches.
No hassle. Stress-free.
Batches.
Tip number 10. This is something we don't practice, but we've seen who practices.
Oh, my sister does this all the time, and she needs to do it, and it works great for her.
Yeah, so we thought we'd share her tip with you because it could most certainly help. But she takes, what does she have in the drawer?
Like a roll of green tape.
Painter's tape.
Yeah.
And a Sharpie marker. So when she's batch prepping food, she puts the green label on the food container and writes down what it is, or even the date that she cooked
it. She puts it in the freezer.
Yeah, and in the freezer, yes. Yeah. So the date's on it, and then it'll help you. We don't go we go through food a lot. So, but she's one person. So when you're cooking alone and you have a busy social lifestyle,
because she does batch cook.
Yes,
but then she labels. It's amazing. If you look in her freezer, it's like a
very organized.
Yeah, it's like a professional kitchen.
Yeah,
like
it is.
Kitchen.
Exactly.
Labeled perfect, and that may work for you, right?
It should help.
You've got a whole bunch of food in your freezer stacked. You don't know what it is. If you put a little label on it with the date.
Yep, it may help you. So thank you, Sherry, for your wonderful tip. We hope you help our viewers. The other thing we like doing, on top of our whiteboard for the ingredients that we're running low, we like to do a weekly meal planner.
Right, so, for what we have for food even.
Yeah, so when we're purging and we find something, we know we're making chana masala this week. Because we want to get rid of that. So we write it on the board, we're going to make chana masala. But then if we're serving that over rice, then I'm obviously going to have some leftover rice. So then we're going to do another stir fry or something to go over that rice. Right. Or we just get groceries and there's some food left in our fridge that we need to eat up, like some celery and carrots. And
if you
make a soup.
If you snoop through some of our old videos, you'll see us at our condo, and the whiteboard was behind us, and you'll see a bunch of meals there. And they weren't necessarily just there for the channel.
Yeah.
They were what we needed to use up in our fridge or what we were craving.
Yep. So we put them on the whiteboard, write it down, so we know we don't have to think about what we're making. It's right there, and we have the ingredients to make it.
Right. Number 12, keep sauces and dressings at hand, made, ready to go in the fridge, in a squeeze bottle if you can get it.
Yeah.
And that way, you'll actually eat food.
Yeah.
Right? Some people don't like just eating a salad or vegetables. So if you have a great sauce that you love, and I've said this before, keep it handy. Then you'll eat your vegetables.
Yeah.
Put it over top.
And not all sauces can go in a squeeze container. Because I know my garlic lemon tahini, when it's a little chunky, I spoon it out. But we always love having a sauce. And as soon as I'm done that sauce, it's making another sauce. So they just make everything with your little grain bowl and your vegetables and your legumes. You pour your favorite sauce over top. Delicious.
We should do a sauce video.
We will do a sauce video.
We'll do our favorite sauce videos.
Yes.
Maybe if you have a favorite sauce, you can let us know.
Coming soon to a theater near you on YouTube.
Theaters.
Don't they say that? Coming soon? Anyway, we should go see a movie sometime.
We're filming a video.
The next one is Paul's job.
It's my domain.
Yeah.
Good.
Tip number 13.
Yep. Get a knife sharpener. I'm making noise. I've got whetstones. You don't have to buy whetstones. This took me a little time to learn how to use it. It works great for us. I have time. It's fairly quick, but get a knife sharpener. Yeah. If you're using a knife, it's way easier to have a sharp knife. It's, what do they say? A dull knife is a dangerous knife or something.
True.
Get a sharpener, even if it's a cheap pull-through one or a weird little stone something. If your knives are sharp, you'll be happy. How many times have we gone to somebody else's house?
Oh, goodness.
With old, crappy knives that aren't sharp?
Cooking at their house if they don't have sharp knives. Yeah. So now we bring our knife sharpener to their house, and Paul sharpens their knives when we go visit friends and we're cooking.
It's also like a little gift.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
So sharpen your knives.
Yep.
You'll be happier to cook in the kitchen with a sharp knife.
Yep.
Sharpen your knife.
Okay. Tip number 14. Invest in kitchen tools that make your life easier.
Yeah.
You're going to save money, first of all, being on this way of eating, because you're not buying meat and eggs and dairy and fish and yogurts and cheeses and all those pre-boxed, ultra-processed foods.
Follow us and cook at home, you're going to save money.
So much money. It's so less expensive to eat this way. But then take that money that you're used to spending, now that you're getting healthy and spending less money, invest in some kitchen tools. Yeah. I love my little garlic press. I mean, I love it, and it just makes it easier and faster for me. But even our food processor and our blender.
They were fairly high-end ones. They weren't the most expensive,
but we got what we paid for.
That's right. So our food processor especially, it's one of my favorite tools. It's really heavy. It'll last us a lifetime as well. So we'll not go through 3 more in our lifetime.
Yeah.
It's a great tool. Saves us time. Saves us money.
Yep. And our blender, 2 different sizes. So if I'm making a sauce, I'll use a little size. But if I'm making a big batch of something, I use the big one. And all the little gadgets, don't be afraid to buy them if you have the extra cash, because they're going to make your life easier. So invest in your kitchen tools and keep them clean. And always put them away in the same spot when you're
Absolutely.
finished with them. So then you're not running around like a chicken with your head cut off looking for where
Right.
is this or where is that.
Take a couple minutes to do that. It's going to save your life.
Yeah.
And if you have kids
Yeah.
or a husband
Or
not like
spouse.
me or a spouse
Yeah.
not like her,
Yeah.
whip them
Yeah.
or hit them. Or boot them out of the kitchen, take time.
Don't touch my kitchen.
Put it away. So
Yeah.
put it away. You'll know where it is. It'll make your life
Yeah.
easier.
Absolutely. Oh, this one's my favorite one. Yeah, this is something we started recently doing. We didn't do this when we were busy with the wedding business and we were working 18 hours a day, 7 days a week. But now that we've sold the business and we have the time to do this, what is it, honey?
Keep your kitchen clean
Yeah.
before you go to bed.
Yeah.
I like to call it, I think my sister coined this as well, kitchen zero.
Yes.
At the end of the night, your kitchen looks spectacular. And when you get up in the morning or the next day or afternoon or come home from work and your kitchen's clean, you're going to want to work in there.
Yeah.
If it's piled up to here with dishes.
Cluttered, it's not
You won't want it.
attracting you to go cook a nourishing meal. So it's our
And
nightly routine.
When you say we didn't have time before, we had time.
Yeah, we did have time.
We just didn't
used
do
it
it.
as an excuse.
Yep.
But we wish we would have turned back time and done it.
Man,
but yes,
it feels good. Kitchen Zero feels
Yeah.
amazing.
I mean, our kitchen wasn't horrible, but it wasn't nice and tidy and perfect and organized. Because now we have a passion for cooking this way because it's just the best thing ever and we feel so amazing and we're just trying to help everybody out to start this little journey and anything that we can say or do to help for a tip that can help you, that's why we're here.
It's a great habit.
That's why you're watching our videos.
It's a great habit.
It is a great habit.
It's my favorite habit.
All right. Are we ready to share the last tip with them?
Oh, one more.
Yeah. Okay. Where is she? Dee Dee! Hi, Dee Dee! Come here, Dee Dee! Give me your love. Give me your love.
Controversial cat.
Yeah. Yeah. We're getting a lot of negative comments about our cat. But we
she's a
love
cat.
her and she's our baby. And guess what? When she's up on this counter, we always wash and disinfect our counters, our cutting boards, everything before we start cooking. We don't put it in the videos to bore you with that. But sometimes she does photobomb our cooking scene.
Oh,
and when she
she
does
does.
jump up, we push her right back down and then we dissect or disinfect, not dissect,
Yeah, we
disinfect
clean.
everything.
Clean.
Yeah, we just don't show. We used to show it in some of the older videos if you want to go back and look at them, but we didn't want to bore you. So if you do have pets that you love to pieces,
Clean, man, it's
and
a
they
cat.
go on your counter, clean them off. Yeah, we have bleach and we just clean everything off and we love our cat so much. She's our baby. But yes,
Tips,
grosses
tricks,
some people
habits.
out. Yeah. So we would never serve you cat paw soup, I promise. I promise. So, what's your favorite?
Ding.
I got so excited. I'm talking to my people. Okay, ready?
Sharpening. It's my favorite.
So, no, we're asking them what their
I know.
favorite tip
You
is.
asked.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
So I told
Yeah, okay. So, what's your favorite tip? We'd love to know if you have a favorite kitchen tip that we didn't mention in this
Right.
video.
If you have your own tips. that
Yeah,
we didn't
because all of our viewers, our little YouTube community here, they're all reading comments too. So if you'd like to put yours in the comment to help other viewers, to help them have a healthy, whole food, plant-based life, we'd love to know. Leave it in the comments.
do. If you want to see a kitchen tool that we can't live without, watch this next video.
Yeah, we love that kitchen tool. Stay tuned to the next video, everyone. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.
Bye. What is this? I saw that earlier.
It's a maple syrup bottle.
Why? It's empty.
We'll fill it and give it as a gift. Or
Stop. Fill it with pre-bought maple syrup. We don't sap our own syrup.
we don't what? There's a tree right out there, a maple tree. If we get home in the spring,
We just told people to purge.
it's nice.
I'm gonna throw it out unless you hide it. Okay, so